Welcome back to Coder Beans. This is the second part of JavaScript interview questions. Do you want to ace your next JavaScript coding interview? Well, you're in the right place. This video will provide a comprehensive overview of some of the most common JavaScript interview questions and answers. 1. How do you create an empty array in JavaScript? Answer: you can create an empty array using var myArray =, or var myArray =, new array. 2. How do you add an element to the beginning and end of an array? Answer: use unshift to add an element to the beginning and push to add an element to the end of an array. 3. How do you iterate over the properties of an object? Answer: you can use a for ... in loop or the object.keys obj method to iterate over an object's properties. 4. What is JSON, and how is it related to JavaScript objects? Answer: JSON, JavaScript object notation, is a text-based data interchange format. It is similar in structure to JavaScript objects and can be easily converted between JSON and JavaScript objects. 5. How do you clone an object in JavaScript? Answer: you can clone an object using methods like object_assign, or the spread operator, obj. 1. What are arrow functions in ES6? Answer: arrow functions provide a concise syntax for writing functions. They do not have their own this binding and are often used in callback functions. 2. Explain the let and const keywords in ES6. Answer: let and const were introduced in ES6 for block-scoped variables. Let allows reassignment, while const does not. We can assign a new value to let, but we can't assign a new value to const because they are defined as constants. 3. What is the spread operator in ES6 and how is it used? Answer: the spread operator allows you to expand an iterable, for example, an array, into its individual elements. It can be used for array manipulation and object spreading. 4. What is a promise in ES6 and how is it used for asynchronous operations? Answer: promises are a way to handle asynchronous operations in JavaScript. They represent a value that might be available now, in the future, or never. Promises have then, catch, and finally methods for handling success, failure, and cleanup. 1. What is the DOM in the context of web development? Answer: the Document Object Model, DOM, is a programming interface for web documents. It represents the page's content so that it can be manipulated and modified with programming. 1. How do you select an element by its ID in JavaScript? Answer: you can use document.getElementById, elemented, to select an element by its ID. 2. What is event delegation and why is it useful? Answer: event delegation is a technique where you attach an event listener to a parent element to listen for events on its child elements. It reduces the number of event listeners and improves performance. 3. How do you create a new element and append it to the DOM? Answer: you can use the document.createElement method to create a new element and then use appendChild or other methods to add it to the DOM. 4. Explain the difference between inner HTML and text content. Answer: inner HTML sets or returns the HTML content of an element, while text content sets or returns the text content, escaping HTML tags. 1. What is the event loop in JavaScript and how does it work? Answer: the event loop is a key part of JavaScript's concurrency model. It handles asynchronous operations and ensures that JavaScript remains non-blocking. 2. How do you make an AJAX request in JavaScript? Answer: you can use the XML HTTP request object or the newer Fetch API to make AJAX requests to a server. 3. What is a callback hell and how can it be avoided? Answer: callback hell, also known as the pyramid of doom, occurs when you have deeply nested callback functions. It can be avoided using techniques like promises, async, await, or named functions. 4. Explain the purpose of the setTimeout function. Answer: setTimeout is used to schedule the execution of a function or code block after a specified delay, in milliseconds. 5. What is a promise in JavaScript, and how does it help with asynchronous operations? Answer: a promise represents a value that might be available now, in the future, or never. It provides a clean and structured way to handle asynchronous operations, making code more readable and maintainable. 1. How do you create an object in JavaScript? Answer: you can create objects using object literals, constructor functions, or class syntax. ES6. 2. What is prototypal inheritance in JavaScript? Answer: in JavaScript, objects inherit properties and methods from other objects. This inheritance is based on prototype chains where an object's prototype is another object. 3. What are constructor functions in JavaScript? Answer: constructor functions are used to create objects based on a blueprint. They are invoked using the new keyword. 4. Explain the concept of encapsulation in JavaScript. Answer: encapsulation is the practice of bundling data, variables, and methods, functions, that operate on that data into a single unit, often referred to as a class in object-oriented programming. 5. What are getters and setters in JavaScript, and why are they used? Answer: getters and setters are special methods used to access and modify object properties. They provide control and validation over property values. Make sure you subscribe to our channel Coder Beans for more content like this. Hit the bell icon to get notified about our new videos. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, as your feedback helps us to improve and deliver better content. Check Coder Beans' website for written content.